Okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
All stasis personnel report to duty stations.
Witam bardzo serdecznie, a my co? Dzisiaj sobie upniemy w Andromedę, czyli Mass Effect Andromeda. No dobra, także lecimy rozrywkowo, oczywiście. Mam nadzieję, że wszystko dobrze odbiera. Więc co, zaczynamy. I najpierw trzeba porozmawiać z oficerem logistycznym. Już tam część kawałek przeszliśmy. Dolecieliśmy do naszej stacji głównej, gdzie zadokowaliśmy. No i lecimy dalej.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stations provided.
W sumie każdego Mass Effecta przeszedłem, no tego nie. No to pomyślałem, że chyba pora najwyższa i nadrobić tą zaległość.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
No to jak jesteśmy na miejscu, no to pewnie będziemy trochę dużo gadać na początku.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Dosyć ciemno tutaj na tej.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Okej.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Dobra, jeszcze
How does
migracja
the
i
immigration
lecimy.
process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
No trochę to wszystko siadło.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
No to chyba nie tylko nie skończyli to budować, ale w ogóle.
This place should be packed with people.
Gdzieś tu jeszcze coś jest, bo jednak robiło takie brum brum, nie wiem czy słyszeliście to, ale coś tu jest w pobliżu.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Zdziwiony
Did he
no.
hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
No chyba jednak nie jesteśmy.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole
Hej,
sections of
Miguel,
the station.
powitać,
A lot of
powitać.
people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats
Dzisiaj
from the
trochę
locals?
tak idziemy w
So far
stronę
we've stayed
science
hidden.
fiction.
We're in no shape to deal with it. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured.
Co ci powiedzieć,
Some of us
chłopie?
are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
Co kupić dziewczynie na święta? Wycieczkę na Majorkę.
And no one was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Ty wiesz, co ona lubi, nie ja.
The crew of the Hyperion.
No coś przydatnego, coś
I'm Jaren
ciekawego.
Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
No albo w jedną stronę, albo w dwie strony. Zależy od ciebie. Nie wiem, no to zależy, co ona tam używa. Co ma, co może potrzebuje. Jest 1500 rzeczy, których można kupić dziewczynie. Nie wiem, prostownica, suszarka, jakieś inne takie rzeczy. No różnie.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
Nie,
You're not
zawsze są
Alec
jeszcze
Ryder.
karnety
My
na,
father's
nie wiem,
dead. He made me his successor.
na różne ćwiczenia, czy na
Alec
spa jakiegoś.
is dead.
To jest wiele rzeczy.
Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
No, mam inne wyjście niż nie podążyć zadaniu.
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Witam
We're all
teraz.
feeling the pressure.
Witam teraz.
Let's have a private
Witam
word in my
serdecznie.
office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
No to ładnie podziękujemy za pomoc. O kurde, do 100 zł. Nie wiem, jakie teraz są ceny do 100 zł na PlayStation 4.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am,
prove-
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Ale ostatnio były zniżki, z tego wiem.
An hour ago, that was all dark.
To jest dużo ciekawych gierek, ale to mówię, to trzeba trafić też na obniżki. Ostatnio były ciekawe obniżki na gry.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
No, zależy
And don't be
jakiego ty
shy.
gatunku szukasz.
Come see me when you have a chance.
Jakiś lekki horror, czy coś przygodę jakąś?
Taylor, where's Vectrat? The Hyperion is starting to send a
Nie wiem teraz ile Uncharted 4 kosztuje. Nie mam pojęcia jak teraz cenowo stoi. Wszystko. Hyperion zadokowany na Nexusie. Porozmawiaj z dyrektorem Danem w kwaterze głównej pionierów. Dobra, to lecimy do niego. Assassin Origin? No też fajna gierka. Ogrywałem trochę na PC-cie, ale jest długa. No są ciekawe zadania, no jest ciekawie skonstruowana, także ogólnie polecam. Mi się akurat w to dobrze grało. No taki Assassin trochę inny, z mieszanką taką. No ciekawie rozwiązane jest, no. Kurde, my mamy na górę lecieć, czy gdzieś dołem? A, to jest ogólnie kontrola Nexusa, dobra. No na pewno na dużo godzin ci wystarczy.
Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
No i jest też trochę tam mitów wciśniętych, nie? Mówię, no wpierw pooglądaj też, nie wiem, czy na YouTubie różne gierki, które ci się podobają, no i wtedy zadecydujesz, którą konkretnie wziąć i która cię wciągnie historią i opowieścią.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow.
No ja ostatnio
Whatever it
myślałem
is,
nad...
our
To
scientists
się
theorize
nazywa
it's
chyba
not
Unit
natural.
Down? Taki horror.
An artificial energy cloud?
Z małolatami,
It
co
wasn't
się
here
tam
when we
małolaci
left the Milky Way,
spotykają.
yet it rendered all the golden
Jeszcze
worlds
myślałem, czy by tą
unlivable.
grę
Then
nie
there's the
ograć.
aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered
Nie
around
wiem,
the
tak
cluster.
Call of
They'll do
Duty, te
anything to
wszystkie
prevent others
Black
from
Opsy, nie
accessing
Black
them.
Opsy, to tak
It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And
też
now
nie
the
do końca
challenge
mój
is to settle a
gatunek.
world in spite of all that.
Blank
This
Blank?
one here.
No ciekawa gierka i...
How?
Tylko jest liniowa
You
strasznie.
need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends
Na
on it.
pewno ci ten
There are 6
Assassin na
worlds we
więcej
hope to
godzin
settle.
będzie wystarczył
Okay,
niż Blank
but you
Blank.
said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I
No
think
tam
I
też
should go
dużo rzeczy
check.
odkrywasz, które są
And if I
jakby
fail,
pobocznymi
I guess it's no
zadaniami
sweat
albo
off your back,
ukrywane.
right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Tak samo myślałem u siebie nad Uncharted 4, żeby sobie ograć. Albo właśnie ten Unit Down, czy jak się nazywa.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
No i każdy Call of Duty krótki jest. Dobra. To gdzie to ja miałem się udać? kogoś pokopało.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
O proszę.
Sure thing. What can I do?
Nawet w detektywa
If
się
you could scan
pobawimy.
these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
O,
No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
no nic, pobawimy się trochę w detektywa.
Any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Okej. Okej, Tyrus. Dobra, czy ja tu jakoś mogę coś...
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction
Kurde, nie
relay.
mówcie, że się
You can scan
zaklinowałem.
and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Tu skakać nie mogę? Mogę.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
What am I going to do?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await
To
further
no trochę tych paneli jest. Dobra, tamten panel znika, czemu ten po prawej stronie nie znikł?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Kurde. To o co tu chodzi? A, dobra.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Ogólnie gdzie idą dane panele?
All right, moving on. Docking clamps.
Fully active and engaged.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Czyli tylko ten panel jednak został chory.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Siemano, Talibek, siemano. Kupa czasu.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Jak tam Talibek, kurde,
Any
weekendzik.
idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Dobra, gdzie jest ten panel, przy którym pracuję? Chyba na górze. No nie. Ten panel niedawno, okej. Kurde, teraz znajdź odpowiednią osobę. Masakra. Na cześć, bo... Gdzie jest ta dziołcha? No widzisz, Talibek, ja dzisiaj też na trzeźwo, no i wzięło mnie tak na jakieś science fiction trochę inne. Na razie Fallout poszedł na odpoczynek chwilowy, żeby w jedno i to samo nie grać cały czas. No i się wzięliśmy za Mass Effect. Trochę innej przygody. Tyle czasu czekałem, odkładałem tą grę, a wszystkie części się przeszło. Że później teraz stwierdziłem, że jednak walniemy w tego Mass Effecta.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this
No
myself.
właśnie.
I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing.
Tym bardziej, że trochę jest gier do ogrania.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Taktyka z przynętą.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go?
No niby fajne, ale strasznie długie są te małpy i...
She had proof pointing at you.
No jest ta częsta powtarzalność straszna w tej grze.
Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
I takie trochę zakończenie ma takie nijakie, takie... Myślałem, że tam trochę bardziej się człowiek będzie rozwijał w tych małpach, ale jednak nie. I w sumie jedno i to samo tam robisz w kółko, no tyle, że ten teren zwiedzasz. No to, że przeskakujesz te lata, no to tam też dużo to nie zmienia. No jednak się nie rozwijasz tam, że nie wiem, później ogień rozpalasz czy cokolwiek takie. No nie ma tego, co się każdy tam spodziewał, że na przykład będzie w tej grze. Motocyklista? Kurde, jaki motocyklista? Co tam z tymi zombiakami walczył? Co, jesteś takim Harley'owcem? Wiem, że ona jest na PlayStation 4, ale ja jej nie ogrywałem i... A niby też fajna gierka to jest. Nie, ja nie ogrywałem talibek tej gierki, chociaż no nie powiem, że wciągnęłaby mnie i do tej pory dużo ludzi ją chwali. No ona jest tylko na PlayStation 4 i... No właśnie też wiem, że fajna jest i taki, no też ma swój klimat. Wykryto nietrwałość połączenia z siecią. Moi podwładni muszą skupić się na obronie stacji.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
No fajna, no brakuje takich gier, żeby coś teraz było. Ostatnio też ten Death Stranding, czy jak to tam się nazywało, też obserwowałem. Co tam przesyłki nosisz? Za dużo XXX, jeśli sam komputer już takie rzeczy uprawia. Zgubiliśmy w tropu w układzie. Teraz jest też fajny, kooperacyjny, taki a la horrorek. On teraz się pojawił w Early Access, czyli coś takiego. No ale to jest tylko grupowo, że tam no, trzeba drużynowo. Nie ma co pchać. No to niedobrze, jak tak jest z kompem teraz.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
No ja teraz sobie też kupiłem kartę graficzną, w końcu nową mi.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of
To
the
już
files
chociaż
to
teraz
find
mogę
and
też
match
grać
your
w
biometric
dynamiczniejsze gry, bo już chociaż streamy prowadzę przez kartę graficzną, a nie z procesora.
It might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Chociaż mówię jeszcze... Myślę, czy nie ograć albo Uncharted 4, no jest tam przygoda i to wszystko, bo właśnie ten taki horrorek już trochę starszy, jest tam grupka małolatów się spotyka w górach w domku, no i zaczynają ginąć. No niedawno właśnie mówiłem tytuł i popatrz, teraz to już mi z głowy wyleciał. Tak, to cały czas, to przez te koparki to w ogóle to jest masakra z tymi kurde kartami graficznymi.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrann Kandros for authorization to participate.
Ja i tak się cieszę, że chociaż w takiej cenie mi się udało moją uzyskać i... Kurde, co ja mam? Przeskanuj ochronę. Aha. Co tu jest z ochrony?
Negative match.
No mnie wyniosła jakoś 2600. Bo ja teraz kupiłem RTX-a 2700 Super. Tego jeszcze z możliwością do podkręcenia i wzmocnionego trochę.
Negative match.
Nie jest zamieszany w sabotaż, tak? Na swojego GTX-a wcisnąłem do drugiego kompa, z którego teraz streamuję akurat. Gdzieś niżej pokład? Powyżej, nie wiem, strzałka mi pokazuje, że jest gdzieś niżej, ale... Trochę tutaj choro jest to pokazane tak. A niżej, dobra, przecież tutaj było jeszcze. Jeszcze niżej zejście było. Tak, bo się tak zastanawiałem, czy jakiegoś GTX-a 1080 wziąć, czy coś, no ale w sumie one się dużo nie różnią cenowo, a ten jednak RTX jest o wiele silniejszy niż ta jakaś zwykła tam 1080. I już też na 3 wentylatorach.
This person is not a match.
Kurde, się w jakąś misję poboczną wbiliśmy, no. Ale ten tu grzebie, właśnie.
Scan results show a partial.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Jednak sabotaż to sabotaż, a tym bardziej jeśli członek ochrony.
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
No dobra, trochę nie tak miało być, ale jednak. Dobra. Punkty umiejętności dopadliśmy. Co byśmy mogli pójść w biotykę? Zarzut. My tego mamy, ale jest to, co bym chciał. Granat. No dobra, specjalistyczne szkolenie umożliwiające użytkownikowi sprawnie posługiwać się w walce kwiatem i bronią białą. No i tak rozdaliśmy nasze punkty. Kurde, jeszcze towarzysze są przecież. No to tak rozdajmy to jakoś trochę sprawiedliwie. To jednak to nie damy. Będzie już 2 punkty potrzebne. Kurde, gdzie u niej można ten 1 punkt wcisnąć? No nie myślę akurat tam, gdzie wy pewnie pomyśleliście, ale... Kurde, tutaj nie można. Dobra, zobaczmy, gdzie my mamy iść teraz. Początki. No dobra, mam nadzieję, że i tak za niedługo tą stację opuścimy, ale właśnie, tu miałem się spotkać, żeby ten swój szczep sprawdzić.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only.
Jestem ciekawy, czy ta część jest tak wciągająca jak druga, bo w sumie dwójka była lepsza, ale zobaczymy. Wszystko
Alec called
zobaczymy.
them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Nadal jestem szefem.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
O kurde. No to mamy coraz więcej. Profile pozwalają samowi rekonfigurować naszej skuteczności na polu bitwy. Co tu pójść właśnie? Atakuj i obronie. W razie i tak mam tylko żołnierza. Szpieg. O kurde. Ja. Widzę, że trochę będzie cyberpunk. Z implantami i z tym wszystkim. No nic, może się spodoba. Na razie dużo biegania, żeby poznać mechanikę. A czemu to tak? Nieznana ściana informacyjna. No idź do swojego statku. A gdzie jest mój statek?
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Dobra, ale ja miałem iść na swój statek i... Ale czy ja naprawdę muszę się gdzieś wracać? I to chyba koniec drogi. Dobra, wracamy. Śledzenie mało intuicyjne jest. No i kurde, teraz znowu znacznik pokazuje na tym. No. Ciul tu chodzi. Dobra, dajmy tu. Rozmawiaj. Tylko tą ciuchcią będziemy wagonikiem jeździć tam i z powrotem. Może zburzyli nam stację, kurde, między naszym statkiem a właśnie. No takie to jakieś trochę porąbane.
I'll make it right, Dash.
Leg's feeling a little
I promise.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another writer.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Kurde, bo ja już trochę się tutaj... Rozmawiaj z Kantrosem na Susie. Przez Witką Tempesta.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Please select a topic.
Czyli to też nie. Z leksykon. To nas też nie interesuje. Wyposażenie. Walka wręcz. Kurde, to tylko jest tutaj. No nic, zobaczymy jak będziemy się tak długo w kółko musieli kręcić. Coś się sparł. Nie wiem o co chodzi. Nie live'a, to i tak za niedługo będziemy kończyć. gdzieś tutaj niżej.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location.
Oops.
My programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Dajmy chwilę przerwy. Staram się.
You know that old saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I did. And it was awesome. The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Try to keep up. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
You set him up. Foul, knock him down.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped. Lots of small, angry men with guns.
Was that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
No i dobra. Chyba już wróciliśmy do gry.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
No dobra, dzienniki tu sobie jeszcze jakoś poprzeglądamy. O, ekspres do kawy. Mogę walnąć kawę?
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
A to dziadygi jak zawsze.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
He removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you.
Mhm.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your
Lecimy wszystko po kolei.
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines. until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
Że wiedzieć.
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Of course. O kurde, jednak trzeba będzie tam do ojca lecieć. Jeśli mamy odblokować relacje.
Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible.
Czyli nic z zaszyfrowanych
Unlocking my
rzeczy.
memory array may enable it.
No, czyli szukamy. Kurde, co jest z tym ekspresem?
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like. Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Tutaj to chyba już szukaj wzmacniaczy wspomnień, które odblokują matrycę sama. I znajdź informację o kartce. To czyli mamy się kręcić i szukać wszystkiego po trochu. O, Jezus. Czyli ogólnie jeszcze cały kosmos przed nami. Zadania dodatkowe, ukończone misje. Idź do swojego statku. Właśnie. Jestem przecież na swoim chyba statku. Kurde, przecież jeszcze na tym są różne wskaźniki, a ja tylko w jedno klikałem przez to. Tu jest centrum operacji, dobra. Mój błąd. Układ mieszkalny. Blok. Wyniki, właśnie. Ale ze mnie gapa.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
No i mamy swojego Tempesa.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Rączka rączkę myje.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Lecimy stąd. Ku przygodzie.
Everything's state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Super.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Dobra. Chodźmy na ten mostek zobaczyć.
The meeting room.
Fajnie to
You can
wygląda.
make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Stoisko handlowe. Kurde. Misja, grupa uderzeniowa.
Some serious kit over here.
Kurde, myślałem, że podłogi nie ma.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Po prostu przegrana nie wchodzi w grę.
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Calo, take us in.
Lecimy na Eos.
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
No to trochę mamy tego do zwiedzenia. Hej Wuniu, witam, witam. Widziałem ostatnio pykałeś kurde w CS-a. I co, zerkałeś może w Fallouta 76? Bo w ten weekend jest za darmo. Żeby sprawdzić jak ci chodzi na kompie?
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no
A
doubt
to
we'll run into
polecam.
the catch.
Jak pobierzesz albo coś, to daj mi znać to. Najwyżej razem pykniemy. Dobra, strefa lądowania. Najwyżej wezmę sobie nową postać, żeby razem wspólnie zacząć od samego początku. No ale ogólnie chodzi o to, żebyś się przekonał, jak u ciebie będzie chodził. Przegonę. Dobra, strzelba. Szturmowy. Z tego też nic lepszego nie mamy. Potwierdzamy i spadamy.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready.
No trochę giga ma ta gierka, także nie wiem, chyba z 70 giga?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
A i w Astronira widziałem, że też łupałeś. A dzisiaj jeszcze coś masz w planach? Nie wiem, tak mi coś Steam pokazywał, że jesteś w Astronirze.
Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the
Dzisiaj
initiative
wszystko
down.
zrobiłeś? To dzisiaj odpoczynek w nic nie gierce już. Ja bym sobie jeszcze właśnie w Falloutie 76 trochę połupał, ale nie chce mi się samemu teraz biegać. Dlatego dzisiaj na razie przyszedłem jakoś tak na science fiction.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
No, żeby coś była taka kampania, tym co graliśmy razem, co jest z lektorem, niepowtarzanie, no to by tak pograł, jakby właśnie była taka kampania w tym. No i popatrz, wyleciał mi tytuł gry z głowy.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the
No i
scourge.
pykam,
Here's
no,
deployment was incomplete
dla
due to
odskoczni trochę w
environmental
to.
hazards and ultimately
No
hostile
tak to na razie
encounters.
cały czas Fallouta, bo jakoś mi się nie nudzi tam w Falloutie
If EOS is
biegać i
like
grać.
Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on.
Bo jednak tam jest co chwilę coś nowego i tam się nie nudzi, kurde.
They didn't have a pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Ale jeszcze ostatnio mi chodzi po głowie na PlayStation 4, kurde, albo Uncharted 4, albo ten taki horror Nie wiem, kurde, nie pamiętam teraz już nazwy. Co się grupa przyjaciół spotyka w górach w chatce, no i zaczynają ginąć.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
Aktywujmy terminal.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know
No to
what to
nie
say.
jest taki aż typowy horror. Kurde, Unit Down, coś takiego to jest nazwa gry. To też ma taki klimat, no ciekawy. Kurde, fajnie ten nasz statek tam wygląda. Ciekawe, jak tu później ta rozbudowa wszystkiego będzie wyglądała. Szkoda, że tu chyba nie idzie, kurde, czasami z pierwszej osoby popatrz. Chyba nie.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates
No i
from
też
a
mnie
nearby
jeszcze
power relay tower.
ciekawi ta nowa gra, co się teraz pojawiła, te UFO, czy jakoś tak, też a la horror, ale tam tylko drużynowo się gra, do 4 osób. Bo samemu tam nawet nie masz szans, żeby przejść tą grę, czy jakikolwiek poziom. Tak właśnie też obserwuję tą grę. UFO chyba się nazywa, czy coś takiego.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation?
Ale ślady zostawiamy tam jakieś na
Site
tym
1
piachu.
contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
No gierka, no tak troszkę czasu ma, ale naprawdę, kurde, bardzo dobrze wygląda.
Guess that ship wasn't kept then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Tego Osiris, czy jak tam miał, tak? Asasyn. Ja już się pogubiłem w częściach, który to jest. Nie, 4 to było w tych czasach, co ogólnie... Ojejciu, co tam były te fabryki, nie fabryki. No ja właśnie Black Flaga tylko nie przechodziłem. I tak się zastanawiam nad Black Flagiem. Czy by nie ograć właśnie Black Flaga. Syndicate.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Well, maybe it's a good crazy.
Tylko jakbym zaczął ogrywać Black Flaga, to nie wiem, czy za bardzo bym się nie cofnął w tych asasynach.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
On the move.
Dobra, tu mamy jedną osobę, mamy drugą. No mam jeszcze trochę gierek, które bym chętnie ograł.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
No i graficznie i tutaj tak tym systemem trochę mi ta gierka przypomina właśnie to, co ogrywaliśmy, ten science fiction. Kurde, jak to się nazywała ta gra? To jeszcze Pestynkę próbowaliśmy namówić na to. Zeskanować
This
coś.
analysis provides Pathfinder. There must be a scannable interface on the power pylon.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According
Chyba
to
w
Nexus
historii.
records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
O kurwa, ale się wpadł. Dobra, wiem, że później tu będziemy mogli pojazd zdobyć. W sumie jeszcze mechaniki tej gry się uczę. To mówisz, że Black Flag jest warte do ogrania?
We've got company.
Kurde, gdzieś coś tu leciało.
Ken, keep sharp.
kidding about the cat.
No i tyle by było z naszych przeciwników. Dobra, chyba już mamy iść do gościa.
You took down all those cat... Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Jeśli powiesz, że warto ograć Black Flag, to dzisiaj nawet pobiorę.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
No też dałem, żeby przy rozmowach zdejmowali hełmy. Żeby to trochę lepiej wyglądało.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Fajny, całego przeszedłeś. No tam też właśnie widziałem, no ogólnie nawet słyszałem, że dużo też się na morzu dzieje, bo... No mam tego jeszcze asasyna najnowszego, ale tak jakoś do pewnego momentu doszedłem i tak... I zabrakło mi ambicji, żeby tam dalej próbować. Tego Origina? Origin chyba.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here. A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby
Chociaż też trochę bym sobie nawet w tego Apexa pograł, ale... No tam trzeba mieć jednak drużynę, żeby to się zgrać. Dobra, gdzie my mamy gonić? Tamtą mańkę. No właśnie, skrzynki z amunicją. Ja chyba też na trójkę całą przeszedłem. A, to raczej była trójka. Tam któraś część już była ta taka już bardziej co rozwój, przemysł był. To chyba nie wiem, czy to czwórka była, bo mówię, już się pogubiłem w tych kurde częściach. Tutaj chyba tutaj.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost's research center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Ale właśnie Black Flag mi często chodzi po głowie, czy by nie spróbować.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
A w rafcie przeszedłeś w końcu tam dalej, czy utknęłeś i zostawiłeś?
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
to możemy już broń produkować. Terminal badań i produkcji. Kurde, i teraz badania czy produkcja? Dobra, weźmy badania. O kurde, trochę tego jest. I bądź mądry. No, to możemy spróbować w Apexa, jak też pobierzesz. No ja też muszę pobrać Apexa, bo też nie mam. Mamy tylko 20, to czyli ja tutaj nic nie zrobię. Dobra. Już załapałem, o co tu chodzi. To i tak dobrze by było tam 4 jednak zdobyć, 4 osoby, bo tak w 2 to za dużo nie zdziałamy. A nie wiem co z nim. Nie wiem, czy tam do dziewczyny jeździ, czy co. Nie mam pojęcia. Gdzie jestem? Jak ja mam tu wejść?
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Czyli no, nomada będziemy tutaj wzywać.
No good. The forward station should have the access code.
Dobra,
Once
idziemy.
called down.
Będziemy mieli pojazd. Też może jak zaczniemy w Apexa grać, to się inni do nas dołączą.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Dobra, tutaj mamy pancerze te inne. Amunicja zapalająca, nie. No ale na pewno na więcej godzin i tak wystarcza ten Fallout. Jednak w Apexie, jak się człowiek zacznie już później wkurzać czy coś, to pierdyknie tą gierkę. No dobra, po coś to przywołaliśmy, ale na razie nic nie mam z wyposażenia lepszego. Ale kody zdobyliśmy. No i mamy naszą furę.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Aha, to ewakuacja, to... Dobra. Ale miota nim jak szatanem.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
I can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to six-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
No dobra, koła trzeba zmienić. Na mniej wyścigowe.
They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boost...
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead. Nice work.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Weź ty kurde.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Should be enough glyphs. Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Kurde, duże to dziadostwo. Już się bałem, że się połamie.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
All right, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I
to
know.
cwaniara.
Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I złom poszedł do piachu. Sobie jeszcze damy ustawienia, dźwięk, żyki.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make a little bot!
Nice shot.
To szybciutko poszło.
My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
PB. O, cześć PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and... poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Więc idziemy po śladach.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
No to chyba nie tylko ta planeta jest dziwna, ale...
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Imagine leaving all the crazies on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
The Scourge may have destabilized this remnant
Już tam
site,
kogoś
Pathfinder.
paskudy wtrążalały?
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
Okej. Ale gdzieś tam mamy się udać.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Zabieramy wszystko i...
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Ty chyba już po strachu. Okej.
All remnant down.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
No i chyba ich zeżarło. O kurde.
Damn it.
The
You
remnants
should be
aren't
able
all
to
bots
locate
and maybe
these
blue
glyphs, Pathfinder.
skies. Stay careful.
Poszukamy glifów.
They were saving any data they could, in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
What do we have here?
Interface accepted.
No kurde. Głupio, że jak się patrzy przez ten skaner, nie można skakać ani nic robić. No tak, to nam mało
Scanning
daje.
will reveal the missing glyphs.
What the...
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it.
Coś mi tu jeszcze jednej konsoli
It has to
brakuje.
help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
Damn it.
The Remnant aren't all bots and maybe blue skies. Stay careful.
Aż ty kurde dziadzie. Jeszcze czegoś brakuje. No raczej taką sobie nie odgadniemy. No raczej jeszcze dalej nic z tego.
Find these glyphs. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Colonists from Site 1. No one came for her body?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Pavlov, Amira S. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what she started.
Tutaj są jeszcze te konsole.
Interface accepted.
O kurde. Już wiem skąd można, a skąd nie można.
solve this thing.
Myślę, że chyba mają być różne znaki wszędzie i żeby się nie powtarzały. Co?
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Got them all.
Moving out.
Kurde, dałem mnie to, co trzeba. Co, dalej nie to?
Interface failed, Pathfinder.
Czemu
Defense
niepowodzenia?
systems engaging.
There's the last of them.
No nigdzie się nie powtarzały znaki, a nam dowaliło, no. Ale takie bez sensu. Nie może zawierać się powtarzający się glif.
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Szyfro. Nie chcę aktywować.
Interface accepted.
Raz załapało, nie wiem o co chodziło.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Ket dropship!
Seriously? Can't catch a break. Enemies! Is it just me? Or do cats seem to appear everywhere we find
Chyba
remnant tech?
było na tyle.
I was just thinking the same thing.
A mocniejszy się trafił przeciwnik. Dobra, gdzieś tu była amunicja. A, tu jest.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
To my jeszcze możemy szukać próbek. Przydzielić sondę górniczą.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Ona już działa, czy nie?
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight. Clear!
support is back online.
Finish! Get incoming!
Kurde. Co to nasz kolega zmarł? Ładnie.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
No to zaczyna coś się dziać.
Reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
Gdzie tutaj były te pola siłowe jeszcze? Dobra, my sobie zerknijmy w umiejętności. Czyli no to szpieg. Co by tu może dać? Nie zrobię. Co nam daje szpieg? Mhm. Kurde, one są. Kurde, dużo tego.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
No i zasilanie odcięte.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
A nasz stary kolega.
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
My name's Scott Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
You're not the only one hunting Ket.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear. Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Wejście miał dobre.
He seems fun.
Znowu jesteśmy w tym samym miejscu, czy to nowe? Czy nowe, przepraszam.
You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Oj, znowu trzeba na górę się wspinać. Łap się. No dobra, gdzie tam na dół? O, wracaj.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Znowu. Dobra, ten znak idzie stamtąd, ale...
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels normal.
Tam nic nie ma.
You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Kurde, to jest ten jeden, ale... Możliwe, że gdzieś, żeby było gdzieś jeszcze dalej.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels normal.
No, na tego raczej na pewno nie wejdę. Konsol tu dodatkowych nie widzę. Dobra, tam jest jeszcze na szczycie.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area. Interface successful, Pathfinder.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
A to my wracamy do naszego pojazdu.
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the rest.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
No kurde, dziady jedne, no. No ale nic jednak, musieli robić jakieś badania, żeby wiedzieć, z kim walczą.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
My sobie dalej sprawdzimy teren, czy możemy coś wydobywać.
So whatever tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here?
That's what the scans suggest.
2 planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got
Co
it.
to?
Pathfinder, I advise caution. Remnant activity may be hostile.
Nie wiem, czy z pojazdu możemy wychodzić. Za długo przytrzymałem.
Nice work.
To w ogóle nie tutaj, ja nawet nie wiem, po co tutaj się łupiemy.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
Is that mechanical?
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Kurde, jakieś dźwięki.
Whoa, it's forming a bridge. Let's find out how solid it is.
Już to przyleciał tutaj. A tak.
Radiation within safe levels.
Czemu nie mogę wybrać, kurde? Chyba, że ze strzelbnic. Wrażenia 32. O, zobaczmy sobie. Teraz to wyglądam już jak owad. Nawet ciekawie. Dobra, niech oni idą i zobaczymy. Pancerza nowego.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
Dobra, a my zrobimy sobie minutową przerwę. Wracamy zaraz i lecimy dalej. Chwila przerwy. Jestem z powrotem. No to lecimy.
And I make it look so easy. How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey!
Zdążyliśmy przed nią.
Acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
I trochę dziwny nasz nowy pancerz. Darowanemu koniowi nie będziemy zaglądać w zęby.
I think that gravity well works in reverse too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
Efekty są jednak troszkę teraz za głośno.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Będziemy podążać za przewodem. W sumie i tak nas do drzwi wszystko prowadzi.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
Now that's interesting. These data pattern things are incredible.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Dobra.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our Asari friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Co mnie tak gruchnęło?
Comm check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
There's a low hum through everything here. Can you feel it?
Let's stay focused. We can worry after. Remnant!
Ma kamera, ale trochę inaczej strzela.
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shields. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover!
Kurde. Ten sobie granata sam wrzucił pod nogi. Super gościu. A trochę tak życie by nam się przydało. Kurde, jakie to ogromne.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Bierzemy wszystko.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you! Keep looking up, don't let them get above us!
We're good!
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
No teraz osłony to już mi niepotrzebne, jak tu jestem.
off.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Aha.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so great.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Osłony są, to i może nas coś tu spotka, albo my na coś trafimy. No zobaczymy, zobaczymy. Coraz lepiej ta opowieść zaczyna wyglądać.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well?
Moving.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Whoa.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scan. The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try. Okay, let's hit both those consoles and complete the circuit.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Device is online and makes a shield. At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned?
No to już
Crap,
chyba nie
the
działa.
conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
Ryder, up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot. responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too.
Zrobiliśmy, kurde, małe przejście.
Will you look at that?
How do we get across?
That did it. Watch your step. It's still a long drop. Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
Aby jak najmniej takiego skakania było.
Glad I didn't eat a big breakfast.
Company!
O kurde, chowaj się.
Clear!
That's the right way. We could reach it
Zobaczmy,
from
co
backtrack.
gdzie jeszcze jest. I nie mówcie, bo my tam i tak nie dolecimy, to... Jakoś na tamtą skarpę i dobrze było tamtą skarpą na to, później na to.
Observers coming up at us!
Ten znowu sobie rzucił granata pod nogi. Czuję, że jak spadniemy, to już po nas.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
We've got a path to... Whoa!
Got him.
Już myślałem, że spadnę.
Too far, even for jump jets.
That is... Ooh.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good. Too.
Should we go?
I nogi za pas.
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
I looked back. Why did I look back?
Spierdzielamy. Oho, a to za nami też leci.
Too far to jump. Got another bridge?
Go, Forest, go. Nawet się nie oglądam. O kurde.
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam! Another gravity well!
It could go anywhere.
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
It's sweeping the whole vault! Kill anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe?
Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
To było szalone i kozackie.
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault, or chasing us.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online, recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
No i zdobyliśmy osiągnięcie.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
W sumie chyba przygody dopiero
You have
zaczynamy.
already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Dobra, wpierw dajmy sobie jakieś umiejętności. Dobra. Jeszcze lami. Kurde, strażnik. Dajmy sobie szturmowca. Co jest to? Myślałem, że mam jeszcze dalej punkt umiejętności. Promieniowanie zniknęło z czasem. No. Jeszcze trochę tutaj rozglądać. Zobaczymy.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future Eos. Green fields, rivers, forests. Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
Here they come!
Teraz spróbujmy się na górę dostać.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Kurde, którym to było ten przywołanie? Kurde, z robactwem. O, tutaj ktoś sobie parasolkę rozłożył.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels normal.
Ryder, about time you joined the party. Think I made them angry? Good.
Tak, do ciebie na każdą imprezę, kurde, przybędę.
Save some for me, old man.
O kurde.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. Color me
O,
impressed.
sorry.
Nice.
One down.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I'm in. Just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
Niebo trochę czystsze.
Life support restored.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
No i kurde.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Kurde, no i placówka naukowa, czy placówka wojskowa? Dużo tu jest do odkrycia i... Tak samo dużo wrogów. Ale wpierw ruszają.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The reality, Rider, you brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Don't worry. I majored in glad handing during Pathfinder training.
We're led by the best. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Okej. O kurde. Szybko się chłopaki postawili. Nie ma co. Ile szturmować? To samo. Kurde, no jest tego. Żeby promieniowanie. Kurde. O kurde. Minerały bawić. Chyba pora lecieć tam. Dosyć wysoko. Ale promieniowanie już słabe. Czy my swoim pojazdem możemy jakoś, kurde, wjechać do naszego statku? No to chyba nic nie da, dobra. A tutaj chyba na razie tę planetę zostawimy, chociaż... Na Nexusie i ten też na Nexusie. No wszyscy ogólnie na Nexusie.
Ascent is go.
Receiving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's
No i
focus
się dogadali.
back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Weźcie się dogadać.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
No.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Dobra, kochani. A my tutaj kończymy. Zapraszam na następny raz. Mam nadzieję, że się podobało. No, że jest ciekawe. Coś w tym stylu bym sobie dobry film obejrzał. Cóż, zostaje gierka, niestety. Dzięki za wizytę, dzięki, że wpadliście. Widzimy się następnym razem. Trzymajcie się.